So it's hold on.
I'm trying to think where the fucking
Colors again.
Here, I will copy paste them to make your life a little
Greenish
easier.
blue, purple, red, gold, yellow.
Copy and there you go.
So turquoise, yellow. Oh, hold on. No. It almost becomes. It's almost the print colours, isn't it?
Magenta.
Yellow, magenta, turquoise.
I put this in man colors because I don't know all the fancy colors.
CMYK though, isn't it? CMYK.
Cyan. Magenta.
Yeah, cyan.
But see, there wouldn't be yellow and gold. See, that's the only.
No. One of them would be, if it's CMYK, one of them would be black.
I'm gonna burn a charge. Let me make sure.
Yeah, there's no magic. We've already done it.
It's powered by something though. Ooh.
Yeah.
Crits.
Got by -60. Analyze magic. Regular magic.
Apparently, possibly the first time in his life, Freddy seems to be correct.
Yeah, there's no pattern. There's no. Did you say there's no chaos?
There's no chaos.
So
it's powered by something.
It has to be high magic. It has to be. But what other? Is it tech? Is it powered by?
Well,
is it a battery? What is this?
Could be tech.
No idea.
Oh.
But what's nice? You have an idea. No, I'm kidding.
Don't ask me about tech. Demons!
Does it look... no, I wouldn't be able to tell.
Don't you have tech magic? Don't you?
1 sec. Yes, I do. Let me see if I... Oh, I know. I begin casting a spell at this.
Right, he begins going... And that's when his head explodes.
This might take a few attempts. Nope.
Oh, that's an interesting spell.
Bloody hell.
Alright, so do you know what it does, Logan?
Read me exactly what Grok says.
What it says, okay.
Yeah.
If the GM has a mechanical or electrical device which is completely alien/unknown, the caster can use this spell to get a general idea of what it does without touching it.
Wow.
This does not give the player any bonuses to actually use it. They just get a rough idea of what it is. Examples, some sort of explosive, communication device, a letter opener, etc.
Got it. Take a card for your cleverly remembering a spell you had created a long fucking time ago, forgotten about, never used, and came up with out of your ass. It does not seem to be tech.
I'm going to use an ability that I picked up that I haven't used for a long time, and I'm going to try and sense electricity. Crit!
God damn. You detect no demon spawn within.
No demon spawn.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah?
Do you want to walk the log with? I can do it.
I will spit up my fucking soda, you bastard. Not on my computer.
I mean, we might as well. We have to wait a day.
It just shows him push. It just shows him push the cube off the table. Let's go.
I eat it. All right, fuck it.
When it passes, we'll figure it out. Let's go.
Is there any Trump? Is it powered by Trump at all? I got Sense Trump on it at least.
Nope.
Okay.
Again, it is the legend.
How often are you able to perceive high magic? Is it one a day or what?
It's just a skill, but I know, like, unless something's changed, I won't know. Or Logan, can I keep looking at it and hoping I get it, or no?
No. Unless something changes, you're you're pretty convinced it doesn't seem to be high magic right now. Or if it is, it's too fiendish for the likes of you, Paleface. So.
Can you try and teach me to do that so I can have a look?
Yeah, both of us. I would like that.
All right. So what you do? I have no idea. I have no idea what the fuck you do. You just kind of like look, and it happens. And
That was me, dude.
It's evening again. You guys are eating dinner after he rambles at you for hours. And he's like, you have to feel the cosmic and the energy in the pudding cup. And you're like, the fuck is it? Hours of that.
And the pudding cup. Oh, well.
roofies of women, and then
Nice.
Then you
I'm
put
all
the
on it.
roofie in the drink and you let it go down your arm like this. It plops in the cup and you say, yeah, you're my pick now. You're my girlfriend for the night. So, yeah. So, you guys then go to sleep. And then the next day you're ready to attempt to figure out a way to get Freddy to a place he's not supposed to be so you can do something you're not cleared for so that you can win the ultimate power of the universe.
wait. I look at the cube. Now it's the next day. Now I can.
Your head explodes from the effort as you attempt to...
Is there a pattern? Is it pattern on it?
No.
And we've done all of them now.
Yep.
The only one we haven't done is high magic.
Uh-huh. It is a new day. Just go ahead and try it again, Chris, to see if you can fucking dispel this myth and get rid of any kind of
Teach us what
doubts.
you're doing.
Oh, you want me to teach you again? All right. So.
And then you go through and you roofie, down you roofie
I
each
can
other.
never teach you guys high magic.
Yeah, he can never ever teach that to you again.
Well, do that. Do me instead now.
No. He was doing both. Yeah, well,
okay.
I was allowing him to do both, and by God, he's never
Is
teaching you.
that worth me playing the reverse dice, though, just so it's not a fumble?
No, because that way you'll never learn it, and you can do the other thing now. You can go.
I'll spend a pause for you guys. So
What?
Could use
Yeah.
reverse dice.
No, I like it better this way.
I know you do.
Are you fucking kidding?
Again, it is the prophecy.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
This is called fate telling you to suck it and just accept it.
Do you want a player's choice so you can use it as a reverse reroll?
No, if I'm gonna go walk Logos right quick, I would rather have it for that.
Okay.
It's just a fail.
So, after spending a half a day fucking, it shows him attempting to hula hoop dance in front of you and shit, and you guys are like, looking at each other, looking at him.
Let's go do this. Let's go do this shit.
Let's go through it step by step. First off, you have the Freddy.
This could be a problem.
What if you just tie me up and say,
Do you really want that? Because they might actually then go, well, it's up to you. If you want to go with us, you might be able to get some information more about your death mark.
they've already looked at it, they don't know what it is.
I think, though, when they looked at it, Logan rolled really high. So this time they might have another go, and they might be like, yeah, we know what that was. So it's up to you.
I mean, I don't know. Look, I don't know what the whole political situation is, if they'll even allow you.
I think tying you up and gagging you would be a good thing. I think they would be okay with that.
Alright, so long as I'm with you, Kinley, the entire time, I'll do it.
Okay. Don't know why you said that.
You're my guardian angel.
I am.
Alright, Chris, take this.
One of the guys who's clearing up your breakfast dishes, he goes, I believe I've got something that you may be interested in. I'll be right back. He hurries off and he comes back with a do-it-yourself Silence of the Lambs kit where you've got him on like a two-wheel trolley and shit, and he's got the fucking mask and shit. And he says, we have this for other...
yeah, good man.
Here you go.
I'll get some rope and a gag, please.
It's all included here, he says.
Oh, lovely. Brilliant.
Right.
Chris, do you want this player's choice for now? For yeah, take that. Unless you got good cards.
No, I don't have any good cards, honestly.
Take the player's choice. You can use it as a reroll.
But you have a limited retrieve as well.
Yes, I have a limited retrieve.
Oh.
Here, take the round revision as the trade.
Ooh, nice.
Would you like to shapeshift into Bill Cosby to go there?
No, thank you.
Right, I attempt to tie up Freddy on the cart.
If they're far enough behind on their TV, they may think you're a great guy and an all-American dad.
So I get Freddy, I tie him up on the cart, gag him, and then I just pick up the cart and put it on my shoulder.
Give me your strength roll. I know you've been wanting to get a check on that.
It's got to be done.
Mm-hmm.
I completely missed the reason why you've got the cart, but it looks cool. Yes.
No problem. Yeah, he hauls you off like a fucking small branch with several rolls of toilet paper attached to it.
I just go take a nap for now.
He's snoring.
Okay.
I kind of gently rock him.
I'm glad you're not doing it violently. Wake up! And then experiences 10 G forces in both directions at once, causing his spine to pop out.
Rockabye, Freddy, on the tied up stretcher.
Oh, sing for me.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do next, Chris?
Look at Chris.
He's standing there looking at you with Freddy over one shoulder on a fucking two-wheeled cart.
I pull out the Trevor card and I contact him.
All right, give me a luck roll to see if he's in and or accepting calls right now. He's usually in. Who is that? He says as you're starting to come into view because you can never tell right away.
Doc?
Doc. My God, it's been what, 100 and some years since I've. Oh, wait, and he peers at you. Doc Fulton, he says.
Yeah, we had discussed me helping bolster your house.
I like that. I like the sound of that. What did you have in mind?
Well, I thought that I would attempt to possibly learn the Logris.
You wish to assay the Logris?
Yes.
Very well. He extends a hand. Come through.
I make sure they come with.
He looks really surprised when you bring through multiple people. And give me a etiquette roll or empathy roll. Yes, it begins as soon as you fucking step in. It's like,
I go, I know. He is not liked very well here. He is one of my companions, but I have brought an old friend of yours here as well.
And I have him tied up and gagged.
Is he a gift for us?
Kind of.
Oh, thank you. He snaps his fingers to have a couple strong men come forward.
We would like to assess his situation at the moment. It could be vital for some other information that it could lead to.
What could he do?
Because of his strange psychic thing, I would like to have him moved quickly to a different room and surrounded with wards. He instructs the guys, bring him to the Chamber of Despair. They're like, yes, sir.
No, not that Chamber of Despair, the deeper one.
Do as he says. Very good, sir. I'll describe Freddy's situation to him when he wakes up. And no problem. Meanwhile, Freddy is carted off, taken away.
He should be sent to the hell with the upside down sinners.
He likes the sound. I think I'll incorporate that.
Freddy.
So
the Chinese have a lot of hells.
He says, "Do you believe you're?" Just so you are aware, in future when dealing with other lords of chaos or amber, if you unexpectedly bring through additional people, that's usually the sign that you are launching an attack.
My apologies. I thought you could see that they were with me.
Only at the very last minute when they grabbed onto you. Until then, they are blurry background.
My apologies. I was not aware of that.
I was.
He says, before we do this, we will need to get the house, which is keeping the Logris. He names the house because Logan thinks you might want to know that in the future. And
because he didn't even tell me last time.
Yes.
I wrote my court etiquette.
Let's see.
Oh, I finally made it! I made a court etiquette.
Oh, excellent. You're not at court, but sure, I'm good with that. He's impressed with your manners.
This is what you did ask us to make last time, was not an etiquette roll, but a court etiquette roll, because it's different.
Yes. Go ahead and try your court etiquette as well, Chris. See if you fucking pee on his Cheerios.
Skills. No, notes. Because I got the other one, so...
I fail, yeah.
All right. It's something to work on. Give me also regular etiquette rolls, if you please.
Yeah. This is where I suck.
You are rather uncouth, sir. Uncouth, I say.
Yes, I'm Alex Kinley. What can I say? I say, pardon my transgression in Thari.
Excellent. Yes. Everybody immediately switches. Also, he asks you a question in dark speech.
Bollocks.
Fuck to the you, bitch.
Wow. Right. Are you back, sir?
Yes.
You are currently upside down over a pentagram. There's like a big black chain that's attaching you upside down to the pentagram, and there's all kinds of braziers of dark flame around you. No sign of Kinley or of Fulton, and it appears that they have 6 different guys who are on the 5 points of the pentagram, which is kind of warping and like it's kind of being seen through weird distorting glass, who are all chanting and staring at you, and there's strange energies and such around you. You're not sure what the fuck is going on, but you are gagged and pretty much helpless, and so
I close my eyes and go back to sleep.
You do your best to. It's just fucking horrible. Let's see.
Not what I had in mind, but okay.
We gotta get permission from House Saral. Is that it?
Sawall, yes. Sawall. Take a card, Chris.
Can you put it into
chat,
please, so I copy and paste?
Yes.
So
and I will give you a little bit more information on House Sawall so that you guys can not care about it. And let's see. He does say House Sawall and House Jesby. I will copy paste that for.
They're the ones we're feuding with right now.
We would never say such a thing aloud, though.
Of course not.
He looks at you. But they have not been known to get on well, which may be part of the reason why they're accepting your, why they are giving the honor to you. House Sawall's colors are black and blue. Also, all the people in that house are very pale-skinned with black hair and blue eyes. The head of the house currently is Duke Gramble, an old curmudgeon-y person who definitely, he seems to enjoy the thing. And although I would like to point out that House Sawall is rather anti-amber, so if you could keep that to yourself. We are somewhat pro-amber. There are pro-amber, anti-amber, and amber-neutral houses, of course, within the courts. He goes off on a bit of wildly complicated politics and stuff, enough to give you to a check in Courts of Chaos political situation
Wow.
skill.
Okay.
Yeah. Because, holy Christ, is it complicated. Or actually, put it as current events, Courts of Chaos. Easier. Better skill.
What's the colours for House Helgrim? Sorry, what colours are you wearing?
An excellent question, House Helgrim. Let's see.
It's black and silver.
Hmm?
I just wanted to double
Black and
check.
silver.
I think you're right. Let me double check. He is Dick Card Freddy. You are quite correct as you continue hanging there upside down. By the way, in order to be able to trade cards with Chris, you need to find a way to communicate with him. Right now, you are in then you're fine. You're absolutely fine upside down over a fucking pentagram that seems to have 5 or 6 or both points. And then you see one of the younger guys come up and he says, I am not certain that Dr. Fulton is even familiar enough with our problems to be able to get this boon. Really? Why do you say that? Does he know anything of the situation of Borogravia, for example? Everybody stops and does the E.F. Hutton thing looking at Doc Fulton. You can give whatever answer you want, but yeah, unfortunately, that doesn't help you. Everybody's looking at you like,
Excuse my ignorance. I may not be on top of all of that information, but it's been difficult for me to learn how to do all this and be on top of every single bit of information that's coming from the Courts of Chaos.
The younger guy looks at you and he says, I will tell you this for free. Never apologize. Get better. Thank you, Dunwitty, says the guy. The young man struts off.
Belgravia, did you say, Logan?
Borogravia.
Where?
I will copy paste it.
Borogravia. Make mental note. Make physical note. Don't do mental notes. You forget mental notes.
It's more fun when you make mental notes and then twist and distort mental notes. Derek says he is the heir to House Helgram.
Oh.
You'll want to stay on his good side. He is.
Can you put the name in?
Which name?
The one you said for the young lad.
Dunwitty?
Yeah. I want to get the spelling right. Something going on. Furious typing. Wow, that's a shitty name. I didn't say that, of course. Copy. Done with it.
Currently, the head of this house is Duchess Tamarill, he says.
Okay, so sorry, are you talking about, when you said the house, are you not talking about Helgrim? You're talking about the, Saywald that owns the...
Oh, no, this is House Helgrim. House Sewall politics are totally different. He begins to go through this, a list of names that is as boring as who is who in the King of fucking England history, if you've ever studied that bullshit, which I know Matt has.
You say it's boring, but...
I know it's boring. I've studied a lot of history. You know that.
No, but for us, this is like potentially vital information.
Yes. Well, that's let you know that it's going to come out in bits and drabs because unlike real history, I don't want to drown you guys in bullshit that isn't important right away.
I know, but this is important because I thought Trevor was the head of House Helgrim for a minute there.
No, he is a high-ranking person in the House of Helgrim.
So Dunwich is the next in line.
Yes, or as the party now calls him, Little Bitch.
Furious typing.
Yeah. Yeah, Trevor's just some high. You're not even sure what Trevor's exact rank is. And give me etiquette rolls. Dun, 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 dun. At this point, Doc Fulton puts bacon into his ass and yells, "Ass bacon!" And the sad thing is, it's not the first time he's done that. Oh, he's gotten better on his etiquette.
A bit.
Apparently, it's gone up since the ass bacon days. I still remember you doing that too.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good time. Yeah.
Just normal etiquette or court etiquette?
Normal etiquette's fine for this.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, yeah!
Yeah. Oh, yeah! Since he has not brought it up, it may be rude to ask. See, that's part of the problem is there's a lot of stuff that is rude to ask, but if you don't ask, you're never going to fucking find out, but nobody's volunteering it because it's rude to ask, or maybe they don't want you to know about it. And as dealing with, essentially, it's like dealing with Amber, except that there's a lot more bureaucracy. And like in Amber, it's like, I'm Julian, I'm the hunter guy, I'm Gerard, I'm the strong guy, and all that. Here it's like, yes, I am part of this fucking huge organization because each houses this fucking huge organization and they have all these fucking people in it and they're doing all this bullshit, and it's like going back in time to when Chinese bureaucracies in medieval times were at their fucking peak and trying to figure that shit out. It's just, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? So basically they're working on speeding you through all that bullshit, but there's so many intricacies, and this is the kind of thing too where you come in and you're getting instructed as you go by the guide. It's like, now walk forward 3 steps and then turn to your left and then give a slight bow, no more than 27 degrees, and you're going through all this shit to get to the Logris.
Yeah,
it's not like.
I mean, also the other thing, of course, is like when this kind of information, it's like, yeah, it's rude to ask about this like in public when there's other people around, but then maybe when you've got someone one-to-one, that's when you ask that shit.
Yep, and right now you're definitely not one-to-one.
No.
Meanwhile, Freddy, as you're hanging upside down, a dark-robed individual with like weird silver hands comes in and says something to one of the guys who is chanting, who nods, and then they leave without looking up, and the chant begins to change.
Be gentle.
It comes out, be gentle, through the gag and the mask on you, which is the Silence in the Lambs type mask. So at this point, now, as Doc, are you ready to undergo your ordeal? They ask it much more formally. It's kind of like if you've ever seen a Masonic Lodge type thing. It's like that, but more complicated, drier, and takes longer. It's not like in the fucking Amber where it's like, yeah, patterns in the basement. Head on down there, grab a lamp on your way. You're good. No, here it's like going through layers of bureaucracy, bullshit, and tedium. But you're thinking the main reason you're getting this is House Jesby has done something bad, and so they're interested in evidence analysis roles from you two?
They want more buddies. Yep.
Nobody made by anything special? Must be the bodies. Okay, so now as he's going through this, Freddy, weird whirling vortexes and stuff are going around, and strange bolts of energy are going into your body, which are causing you to spasm and twitch around and whatnot. And also, your hook, for some reason, is getting very hot.
Whoa, I'm ticklish.
Freddy, just take a fucking card. All right, so we're going to speed through this. Essentially, it's kind of like the pattern, except instead of a two-dimensional thing that you're walking, you are going in all dimensions, and you are literally getting turned inside out. Your brain is being tricked. Your body is getting ripped to pieces as you go. And on top of all that bullshit, you've got pattern in you, which is an anathema to this whole goddamn thing. Mm-hmm. However, you also get a special roll because you've done something that nobody else has who has essayed the Logris thus far. So if you can make an evidence analysis roll at half, if at the end, not yet, but if you can make it half at the very end, remind me of it because I'll fucking forget and then you'll miss out on that information. So let's go for the veils. Here we go. Welcome to Doc Fulton's either triumph or destruction. So your first one is as you're going against your dexterity. What is your current dexterity?
106.
Fuck you and your 106. Okay, so normally it'd be that, but since you've done pattern, you're 5 over. You need to roll a 55 or less or die horribly.
Okay.
Cool. Now, let's see, the Logris thing. Give me a sanity roll for the this part.
Okay.
Roll a d6. 40 is max, goes toward Logris. You don't want to get a 5 or 6 for obvious reasons. Mm-hmm. Yeah, nice. You're totally fine with this. And let's see. Now, do you have any armor on? Oh, you've got fucking beast thing or whatever, right? So you got beast 2 mode. Sets. Okay, so instead of the D8, D6, D4, roll a D4 damage on yourself as it discovers that you are hard. But it manages to get pretty good on you.
All right. And
you pass the first veil. Golf clap, everybody. You come to the second veil. Here, Logris begins to twirl about with visions of demonic forms. How's your demonic form doing? You have to become one in order to survive. Roll demon form. Good luck.
Correct.
Yeah, you're fine with this. Let's see. Huh? What?
Later, like because
remind me later. If you die, I'm not going to worry about what comes next. Kinley, give me a sanity roll versus Logris demon forms. As you get to watch Doc Fulton become a night god. It was either becoming a night god or sheep farmer. Yeah, you're fine. 1 point of sanity toward the Logris demon forms. And let's see. Roll another D4 damage on yourself, Doc. As the Logris continues to beat upon your physical form. Give me another sanity roll as it continues to try to brain you. Roll a d6.
Oh, hold on.
Failing a sanity roll. Woo! Good times for this.
I didn't fail.
No, I was just mentioning it as an aside.
Okay.
Lots of sand loss. Okay, so you might go crazy unless you can make your, times 3, Freddie? Willpower times 3? Do you want to go for willpower times 3, or do you want to spend a hero point or whatever on your d6?
Actually, I might as well just do willpower times 3 because it's 60% either way.
Good call. All right, so give me, and you'll get a check and whoop. Oh, right. So it's going to be
pause.
Fight, flight, freeze.
2 pause.
There we go.
Player's choice, me.
I'll play the player's choice.
Okay, still 2 hero points down.
Yep.
Would you like to pause in your rolling to clear the dice by just mashing it repeatedly several times and then wait until it's done?
Especially since it's really close.
Please do. Just clear the boards. Just mash the button a lot of times and then pause and tell me when you're wanting to start rolling for real.
Oh yeah. Look at all that. Look at all that. Look.
Yeah.
That's a D20. That's why you're rolling it.
Yeah, you're rolling the wrong dice. That may be something to do with it.
Oh, I just wanted it like just a bunch of rolls is happy, like makes me
Okay.
happy. All right.
Cool.
So-
So you've spent 3 hero points in your
3.
player's choice.
4, 5.
Would you like to clear the
There we go.
boards again? No. Okay. So, right, you finally managed to not go nuts. Now, for the actual roll to get through this line, what is your endurance, please?
70.
70 versus 100, so you are down by 30, so you need a 20 or less to survive from endurance.
I will play an I can do it.
You survive. Now you come to the dreaded third veil.
Oh wait, I still need to roll a 70, right?
Yeah, it's plus 50.
Oh, my bad. 70 or less. Good point.
Which is actually my endurance. So I'll just roll my endurance. There we go.
Oh, well done. Yes, take a check in your endurance. At last, you come to the third veil, and it continues trying to rip apart your body. Roll a d4 on yourself. You'd like low. Excellent. At your new sanity, roll a sanity roll to see if you go crazy, because this is definitely trying to drive you nuts.
All right, hold on. I gotta adjust.
Mm-hmm. Like, you're only down like 6 hero points, so you're probably at around 12 left, is my guess, including
14.
a couple you'd spent before.
Oh no, wait. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Please keep better track of your hero points. So,
Just remember, you've still got reverse dice if you need it, Chris.
now, for this, I need you to roll your avatar form. Oh, and the D6 sanity comes off for making your sand roll successfully. As is literally ripping your mind asunder going through this. Not nearly as bad as the second veil, which almost kicked your ass.
So there are some tough rolls in this.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna try my avatar form, and then it's probably not gonna work. So I'll have to.
You have a limited shade, don't you?
Yeah, no, but I'm gonna try it once first, and then I'll spend a pause, and then use the I can do it.
You're down to like 12 hero points left, so good luck. We're all counting on you. What a
Okay,
fucking roll in the
that.
nuts.
So I'll limited retrieve the I can do it,
Just in case, sure.
and then I'm gonna play the I can do it.
11 hero points left. He's going down quick, but not without a fight. The drama, the tension, the dice.
Oh! And it still failed.
No.
Oh, reverse dice. Do it.
I was going to say, yeah, reverse dice would be a big help.
Yeah. I'm happy to play it if he wants me to.
Chris has apparently committed seppuku a little bit too early. He has managed to kill himself and is currently panicking. Oh, wait, he's back.
Chris, do you want me to use a reverse dice?
Oh, because you have the thing, right?
I have a supporter reverse dice card, so I can reverse that 81 and make it an 18.
Please.
Yep.
Now,
Done.
this is the last roll. We've done the sanity. We've done the damage.
I'm going to do my SAM roll for the avatar form.
You've managed to, yes, thank you. And you managed to become an avatar. What is your willpower, Doc Fulton? I believe it's 100?
Yes.
Pretty good. 50-50. You want to get low.
So I want 50% or less.
Correct. With your 12 remaining hero points, 11 remaining hero points.
1,
10 remaining hero points.
2, 3,
9, 8,
4,
7.
5.
7 remaining hero points.
Oh, it's...
God damn, this has definitely knocked his dick in the dirt a lot more than I thought it would. I would have lost a grand.
This is the same shit that happened with Pattern. I knew I was gonna blow through a bunch of shit. Like you made it sound like, oh yeah,
Well, you survive, and you get knocked. You go through. You reach the center, and by reaching the center, you have ended up back where you started, which you're sure is deep philosophical shit that you don't understand. But you do get a card refill out of it.
Okay.
No sanity at all. Now, Oh, the evidence analysis roll.
Yeah, by half.
Yep, you need that at half to figure out something since you've actually made a pattern, which could be why the Logos punished you so horribly. You've only got 7 hero points left. You're going to get killed by some fucking drunk in a bar with a broken bottle. Stabby, stabby, stabby.
I limited retrieve the supporter reverse dice.
Mm.
I wish I'd put the $100 down now.
There we go.
Fuck you.
Which is by half of the half.
Got it. You're thinking that whoever makes the Logos has to be able to, like, in addition to the rolls you made, they are going to have to fail a sanity roll. In other words, you can't be too stable when you're making the Logos.
Oh.
That's
super rough.
We do that, but okay.
Okay.
Freddy.
Which would make a lot of sense as to why Justice Swift was constantly fucking with Freddy. It all makes sense now, you think happily. And good news, you pick up your very first Logos power, and you also got some other shit out of the thing. That you, what was it that you rolled really well and you got a crit on?
Oh, that was chaos, my demon form ×1.
Okay, so that would be under here. Oh, that's shape shifting. Hold on, let me switch over to shape shifting.
I believe it's it would normally go to either avatar or another human form.
No, second demon form in a day. Do you already have second demon form in a day?
Yes, I do.
Then nothing.
I can't do it a third time in a day?
That's no. The only way you can get to the third time in a day is by critting your 2 times a day one.
Got it. So there's nothing else.
Same with all of them. Yeah. But you could eventually get that. You just need to work on your twice a day demon form thing. But
okay,
I wouldn't have done it while you were there because failing that means you fucking die. So no, you did it in the correct order. Now, as far as your Logos thing goes, I'll copy paste your first Logos power, and congratulations on being the third crazy jacked up motherfucker to do this shit. Here you go.
Third?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Someone else did it since on.
What?
Oh yeah.
Huh.
I have no idea who to put the name to.
Must have been McKay.
Yeah, but is he...
The guy who's been on a real life cruise this whole time?
Exactly.
Yes. Yeah, he fucking phoned in, and I heard dice clattering in the background. I can only assume he made all his rolls.
No offense for Pete, but Chris has been playing his character a lot longer than Pete because Pete had to reset. So I doubt Pete's got the skills to.
Oh, good, yeah. Oh, I don't know.
It's possible that he might do it if it's out. Actually, he's good at shapeshifting. I'd say it's possible, but there it's like, because Chris is down like 7 hero points or some shit. So he's pretty much fucking holding on with his goddamn fingernails and going to be focusing on card play a lot. But I'm thinking that Pete, especially since he got fucked real hard last time, I'm thinking he's probably not going to go for it for quite some time.
No, it's not. Don't tell me it was Yana.
Nah.
So, Logan, question. It says touching pattern itself will give you, but touching a pattern-infused weapon?
Mm-hmm. For you guys, since... Do you have a pattern-infused thing?
I have one pocketed right now.
Mm-hmm. Hold on a minute. Let's see here.
Since I have both, how does that work?
You've lost your sensitivity to pattern objects, but here, I'll just copy-paste the thing that I have, and you'll understand.
Did you not... How does that work? I thought if you walked it with pocketed stuff. That's no good.
That was the pattern.
That was the pattern. Here, it
No,
doesn't
it's
seem to have done
No.
anything. Or actually, oh shit, yeah, you had a fucking pattern. That pocketed item, gone. Just
Okay.
because it's patterned. Yeah, it's definitely. It looks like just snip the fucking spell thing off because otherwise it could have done damage to the Logris, and it's not. It's not having that.
All right.
I just went complete fucking butt naked when
Literally. I'm thinking now it's going to become a fucking race, just like it was with pattern, but this is much harder. Now, also something else that you noticed there, Fulton, since you made your
So wait,
roll.
I lose sensitivity to pattern objects. What exactly does that mean?
You're not gonna, like you can grab a pattern sword without screaming and bursting into flame.
So my pinky ring is burning the shit out of me right now.
No, you are able to not be burned the shit out of. But wait, you had a pinky ring that's got fucking pattern on it?
Barely. It was barely any on there. Remember the queen gave me that ring?
Give me a essence times 1 roll to have that ring still be on your finger. Because you wearing pattern shit on the Logris is no bueno.
All right, it's gone.
Cool.
Well, unless you reverse dice it.
True. Actually, to be fair, you can try an essence times 1 for your times 1 for your pocketed sword. Who knows that?
Nope.
Definitely gone. Definitely
I
gone.
fucking hate that sword.
Yeah. One less thing to worry about.
2 less things to worry about.
That's true. Yeah, doing it the Kinley way is definitely weird. They're like, you should be without your objects. Oh, Jesus, put on some. No, okay, he's without any object. Fine. Yes, he's windmilling me, sir. What do I do? I just don't look. Just don't give him the satisfaction of looking. So, right. You've managed to survive. You picked up a new power, and you've got yet more shit you can skill hoard your ass off on. And eventually, you can become the ultimate power in the etc. So,
I'm going to shift back. No. Oh, well.
Cool. Yeah, you're bloody and stuff. Would you like, well, actually, they don't say anything about it. They just ignore the wounds as though they don't exist. But the Trevor looks very pleased, and he says, "We should go now."
Mm-hmm.
He's doing the suppressed smile thing. Mm-hmm. Nobody says anything about your wounds, and he's just like strutting along next to you like, yes, we recruit some bad motherfuckers at our house, that kind of thing.
House Helgrim!
There's a rousing cry from all the House Helgrim guards, House Helgrim! And Chris does Nazi salute, which doesn't really help. But fortunately, they're not really up on who some minor shadow dictator was, so they just kind of ignore it. Meanwhile, Freddy, give me an essence roll. Lower is better as various beams of weird kind of lightning magic stuff pierce through your body and such.
Time is full.
Yeah, you're trying your best to scream, but it's hard through the gag. You're not sure what they're doing to you either.
Does it hurt?
Well, the screaming is a hint.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, wait, that's me screaming. You think, oh, I'm not asleep. Oh, yeah, wait, this is bad. All of them are chanting. All of them seem to be chanting one word over and over and over and over. and you're having trouble actually understanding it. But it's some word that's come back, and you're getting strange visions and stuff in your head. Give me a meditation roll as you try to get these strange visions and whatnot through your head.
Good.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, that would be it. It almost sounds like Zod.
What? Oh my god.
They're saying Zod.
You could be imagining it.
Wow.
Let me out!
Yeah, he continues screaming and thrashing around. Right, well, fortunately, you've been well restrained in this, so eventually what ends up happening is the chain that's holding you breaks, and you go flying up through a fucking vortex, and right, meanwhile, cut to Trevor's like, well, thank you so much for stopping by. I would invite you to stay more, but we are rather nervous at having Freddy here. You hear a thump from one of the fucking chambers, and he opens up the door, and you just see Freddy, and he's steaming slightly, and he's like twitching a bit, and he says, there he is, right where we left him. So, if you don't mind taking him out of here, we are worried about whatever kind of strange magics and such are afoot in him.
Okay.
Thank you so much for coming. We'll be in touch in the future if we can get through the thing. You've got my card.
Oh, that's sorry, Logan. You did it again, mate.
What?
Forgot about the hardship getting here. You did that last game.
The hardship. What?
The wall.
Oh, god damn it. Well, good luck getting home, motherfuckers. All right, so. God damn it, Logan. Anyway. Right, it'll be up to you guys to figure out how to get home.
We'll be on our way immediately because we do understand the urgency. However, Freddy is a good man. What has happened to him is obviously a bad thing, and he is wanting to get rid of it.
I don't know what it is, but you notice Freddy's continuing to steam, and he's twitching like he's gone through too much electricity lately, or he's working on getting out. Trevor thinks he may be trying to break out, so he says, I apologize for my shortness, but please, if you don't mind.
Okay. I pick up Freddy.
Done. Now, who's wanting to try using the trump card that isn't Freddy, who's completely restrained?
I will.
Excellent. Your trumps are completely unhurt by the fucking thing you went through. Thank goodness, but I wouldn't walk through in your clothes in the future. So, first off, what your willpower is 20, so roll a 25% or less. You want to make it, you're leading the thing. They're pretty much just passengers. They're going to take whatever damage based on your and only your roll. As will you. So, failure. You and everybody else failed to pass through the barrier of death, taking D12 damage each, and retreat for no additional damage, or try again in the next round.
Wait, we take D12?
Each.
This has never been a thing. Why?
Yeah. It's what happened last time.
No, it's never been D12. It's been, you start to hurt, then you can back off.
It's the shadow walk, yes.
Oh, the shadow walk. Oh, sorry, Trump, you're just not able to get through right now. My bad. Yep. There's no reply. No way to get through.
Okay.
Do you have a different Trump? You can try once per Trump. You begin rifling your cards.
Oh, we just trying.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure a fumble will give you some damage.
No, before we just kept trying the same trump over and over.
I would say go with different trumps because there's something blocking that trump.
Okay.
So what, we all trying?
Although actually you can tell that soon you're going to be taking damage for trumping in and out as well.
Yeah.
Do you have any other trumps? Or do you want to dig through Freddy's shit as he's laying on his slab? He seems to be starting to come around, which is making House Hellgram
We can go to the
guards
embassy.
nervous. Excellent. Give me 25 or less, and you can get there without any further issue.
Nope.
This is going on your will, right?
Yeah.
Shermer. Nope.
Trevor looks at Freddy. He goes,
There you go.
oh. Which one did you
Embassy.
grab? All right. No problem. You're all in the embassy. This time you don't take any damage. In the future, just so you know, you will take damage.
Good thing we did it now then.
Yeah. Well, if I remember in the future, I would lose cards normally. If I
Take
had
damage too, right? Not if you fail. Because if you fail, you never went through in the first place.
Oh, no, there's different. I have the chart, Freddie. I actually know what's going on with the fail and stuff. I have a chart in front of me. So, you guys are all managing to get there. Freddie has come around fully, and it looks like he would desperately like to be unstrapped and possibly even speak. I don't know, though. Oh, by the way, the weird people that were chanting and stuff had on different colors and stuff than Zog. It looks like theirs was red and black.
Huh.
Thought you
We
might
should've-
want to know, Freddie.
We should have known this was coming.
So, even though I was kind of a bit delirious at the time, can I do any sort of analyze ritual or something to figure out what the hell they were trying to do to me?
Do you have any kind of skill in high magic?
No.
All right. So, bad shit. Probably bad for you.
Alright, well, once I'm kind of back to...
Yeah,
my
you're
senses.
fine now. I mean, although it does feel... Give me a feel roll. And then essence roll, Freddie. Feel roll, essence roll, feel roll. Essence roll, feel roll. You don't feel shit. How's that essence roll going?
Times 4.
So you're deeply suspicious something may have been done to you or something. You're not sure what.
Oh dear.
Blah, blah. Everything. Zog, ritual, feel bad. All that.
Right, let's analyze the shit out of
I've been over.
You were hoping not to see that brown-eyed stare ever again, Kinley, but here it is again.